Hey, konnichiwa, everyone. It's Gray from Wakizashi's Teahouse over in Japan. How are you doing? You good? Are you Genki? I am. I'm Genki. I'm having the time of my life because I've read a crazy bonkers cool issue. Spider-Man Reign 2, issue 1, mainly by Kaare Andrews. It's also got some help with Brian Reber. Tell you what, I absolutely loved this issue. Now, remember, this is my subjective opinion, but treat it as an Elseworld story for Marvel. It's, out of continuity. Just treat it for something on its own. But because of its weirdness, its bonkersness, its crazy artwork at times, I just had a blast. I loved it. Had such a good time. It's a weird kind of future set story of Peter Parker who's all old. I don't want to spoil too much if you've not read the first part, Reign, part 1, or, Spider-Man Reign, which was very controversial at the time. We're talking going back, is it 14, 15 years? I can't even remember it apart from those certain scenes and those shocking moments about what? Radioactive, what? But anyway, yeah, you can tell by my enthusiastic demeanour. I love this comic book so much, had a blast. It's a huge recommend from me. What I'm going to do, I'm going to give a bit of a story summary, but not spoil too much. Stop maybe halfway through, but just want to show you some of this art and show you why I love it. I'm getting like crazy flashbacks to Todd McFarlane, but taken to another degree. There's bits of Dune in here, there's Blade Runner, there's all sorts. It's funny, it's crazy, it's sexy. I loved it, had a blast. So yeah, big recommend from me. So please keep watching. Here we go. Spoiler warning for Spider-Man Reign 1. If you want to skip this, I'll leave a time marker in so you can jump it if you want to just dive straight into the issue. But for those who want to know, previously, Peter Parker is Spider-Man. But after his wife Mary Jane died, Peter retired. As the years passed, New York outlawed its heroes in favour of an authoritarian rule under the mayor and his brutal police force called the Reign. The culmination of this was the web system, an electric grid preventing anything from entering or leaving the city. Pushed too far by Reign's abuse of the people in the name of security, Spider-Man came out of retirement. He learned that the mayor was in league with Venom, who was using the web system as a cage to feed an army of symbiotes. Peter's only option to save the city was to detonate an explosive, levelling the Empire State Building and taking out the symbiotes in one fell swoop. But the building also stood atop a prison that held the worst of New York City's supervillains, including Wilson Fisk, the Kingpin. With the city destabilized, New York doesn't need a mayor, but a king. We open with a narration of somebody crawling through rubble for hours, looking for a way out. A 10-year diet of an IV drip has left their body a bag of bones. They hear a voice calling for help. "Waters?" The narration continues. "Every year you drag me out of my hole to watch you eat while I starved. You thought you could exile me, break me." "Help, I can't feel my legs." "Fisk, is that you? Thank God." "Not your God, your king." Alright, I know, the artwork is kind of giving you weird, freaky feelings, yeah? You know what? I love it. I just think it's so cool. It's different. It's something bizarre. It's weird. It appeals to my bonkersness. Okay, just let me skip a page to show you this. Look at this top panel here. My God, it's the Kingpin, but is it? Is it not Baron Harkonnen from Dune? Sorry to interrupt your bath, my king, but the civil agitation meters are hitting red again. Kingpin's talking about using some kind of medication to calm the masses. Next, we get a gorgeous view of a city at night in the rain. We see a spider climbing up a window. Someone's talking. "The same dream, every night, like I'm in some kind of loop, losing my mind." "Shh, you say that every night. You're not crazy, you're just retired. Let me help you relax. The gallery opening is tonight. I need you with me." "I'll never leave you again, MJ." So of course it sounds like Peter talking to MJ, but wait, weren't we told that MJ was dead? Next we're at a gallery somewhere where there's an exhibition of Visions of MJ by Peter Parker. We hear Peter narrating, "Everywhere I look, I see her." He's talking about the idea that Amazon tribes once thought a camera would steal the soul of the person whose picture's being taken. And then Peter goes on to say, or think, "No matter how many pictures I took, somehow she captured mine." Apparently this is Harry's gallery. We've got Peter saying, "Flash? Betty? What are you doing here?" Everyone's here for you, Peter, says Harry. And there's MJ, but she's young. She's kissing him. Peter's old. Let's make this moment last forever, says MJ. But something dark and black comes out of MJ's mouth as she kisses him. What is it, Peter? Bugs. Then we get this nightmare scene of bugs pouring out of their Mary Jane. Oh God. I'm cold. Not just cold, I'm alone. The hiss and buzz of electricity all around while a pool of creepy crawlies spill down my chest. A spider caught in his own web, waiting to die. Why won't you let me die? That is some scene there, isn't it? Look at Peter, just attached with God knows what to something. It appears to be there are bugs crawling all over him. Are they coming out of the pipes or are they on top of the pipes? I think they're all crawling down the pipes and across his body. Then we have two workers who are talking about all they ever want to do is crawl back inside the pods. They're the lucky ones, says one of the guys. Do you think we got it better here in the real world, vacuuming up body fluids and protein units? We can see poor Peter Parker on the floor. Look how long his white hair is. Then, in the third panel, can you see? There's a silhouette above looking down, watching them. Let's go, says a cat-like figure who drops down in the background. Peter's still having visions or memories of MJ. Hey, old man, the guards are on the way, let's roll. And then something really weird happens. She appears to kiss him, or lick him, is it? That should get the juices flowing. Mum's gonna be so jelly. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm getting weird Catwoman vibes here, but is this Black Cat's daughter? The feel of flesh pulls me into some strange new world, says Peter. Who are you? She replies. Call me Kitty Cat. I'm here to rescue you, old man. You don't recognize me, do you? But you saved my family once. I'm here to return the favor. Oh my God, I love this panel so much. Again, it's bizarre, it's weird, it's freaky. I love the perspective. It just feels so alive. It's like it's moving. Hard to tell what's real. I still taste the bugs in my mouth, says Peter. She doesn't slow down, like a gymnast in spiked boots as she runs right up the wall. And then I realize the god-awful truth. I've been dragged right back to hell. We get this great panel here, great page where we see a huge explosion as they burst out of the building. The weird cyberpunk Blade Runner-esque cityscape. There are news reports in those graphics there. With overpopulation, scarce resources and rolling blackouts, many in this city are worrying about the stability of the power grid. The little kid is saying, don't stop until you're dead. The cyber-face narration continues. I'm sick and tired of those people complaining about flickering lights. How about the safety of the city? I'm announcing a $300 million challenge to turn them into the trust and security team at DBV. Like, follow and subscribe. Then we get 5 great action panels below with Peter, old man Peter Parker Spider-Man, trying to start something. Is it his web shooter? Click, click. The button's stuck. Come on, you son of a gun, thwip. And then something thwips. We see the web burst out. Jackpot. Now, come on, is that a reference to you know who and you know what? I don't know, maybe. And then yet again, we get another crazy panel. Look at this illustration here, come on. Are you getting weird kind of flashback vibes to Todd McFarlane, but like Todd McFarlane taken to an extreme? I don't know. It's bonkers, it's crazy, but again, as I said earlier, I love it. I love the art in this book. I love the way it's just moving, it's flying, it doesn't stop. I feel like you can't catch your breath. And how happy, like how excited does old man Peter look? He's having the time of his life. Well, he was, until suddenly he appears to fall. Oh my God, he's falling. Here, Peter's remembering what he did before. He took responsibility. He saved his city, destroyed the web. So why is the web activated now? So that must be what the purple energy lines are in the background, in the sky. And why can't I remember? Just an old man caught in a web of power lines, plummeting to inevitability. His web shooter's stuck. He can't slow down. What's going to happen next? Okay, I'll stop the story summary here. There are still quite a lot of pages left. I don't want to spoil too much. There's over 10 pages to go. Just let me show you the preview of the cover for next issue, issue 2. Again, Kaare Andrews, mate, I take my hat off to you. Fantastic. Really enjoyed this art, the art in the book, and your storytelling. Just so much fun. Bonkers, crazy, but fun. And there you have it. I do hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. Yeah, I know it's not for everyone. The art style might be a bit weird, but as I say, I loved it and I can't wait for issue 2. Looking forward to it. So as always, thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you in a future video. Do leave a comment, let me know what you thought. Tell me I'm crazy. You're not the only person who does that. My wife does it every day. And I hope to see you in a future video. This is Gray from Wakizashi's Teahouse, signing off for the night. Matane.